Welcome, everyone. We have made it to Wednesday, November 12th, 8 a.m. You're in the right spot. We're here for general government. We have in attendance Councilmember Joan Cathy and myself, Lita Dahlhoff. Michael Althauser has an excused absence. He will be back next week. And for the agenda today, we have approval of the minutes from our General Government Committee meeting October 8th. Is there a motion to approve?
I move approval.
I will second that. A motion from Joan Cathy to approve. Motion second from myself. Any discussion? Seeing none, since we just made the motion. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much. Now on to the bulk of our agenda, which I just put away. Item number 4, ordinance number 2025-009, 2025 comprehensive plan amendments. Who's taking the lead?
Good morning. I will walk you through this one this morning. I need to share my screen and then share my presentation. I'll be right with you. All right. Excuse me. Can you? Oh, here we are. Can you see the presentation?
Perfect.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, good morning. Thank you for having me today. We're going to be speaking about comprehensive plan amendments this year and how they rolled forward and what you're reviewing. So we're going to discuss just summarize the discussions, with Planning Commission and Public Works, because there's been some review of this ordinance already. And this year it includes the capital facilities plan, and we'll go a little bit into why that is and what that looks like. We want to present the Planning Commission recommendation for you this morning, and then we'd like to schedule a work session with City Council for November 25th. And if it's not needed, then we'll move that forward for council consideration on December 2nd. All right, so the capital facilities plan, it looks at 6 years of our projects that capital projects that Public Works, or sorry, I should say TED and so Transportation and Engineering Department and the Water Resources Department implement for us, and they're tied to the comprehensive plan. And we'll just look at how exactly that goes together in a minute. So the background for this project is that the plan itself, the capital facilities plan, is updated every 2 years, and it's through the comprehensive plan amendment process. Council suspended the comprehensive plan amendments at staff's request from 2022 to 2025, but this amendment is allowed since it's a city-sponsored amendment request, and it's required. This capital facilities plan is a required element of the comprehensive plan, so we will need to do it in order to update the comprehensive plan. So this year we have 2 comprehensive plan items moving forward, and I just want to provide a little space to clarify, like, why do we have 2? So just to be super clear, the first one is comprehensive plan amendments. So that's our annual cycle of amendments, and usually includes map updates or other pieces like that. But again, since we suspended it for work on the comprehensive plan update, then the only thing moving forward and that you'll see in the packet is the capital facilities plan. So number 2 is the comprehensive plan update, and that includes the new state law. It's the periodic update, so it's the one that happens every 10 years, and this ordinance will move that item forward for review. We had a hearing on November 10th, so that was just on Monday, and Planning Commission recommended moving that item forward to a joint work session with Planning Commission and City Council, and that would be on December 9th. And then the council is scheduled to review it on consideration on December 16th. So that's how that one's moving forward. All right, so we just want to give a little brief summary of how this has been reviewed so far, how the capital facilities plan has been reviewed. So we had this item and the tables, I think the item really just looks like the tables. So, but they were reviewed by Public Works Committee on September 18th and October 9th, and they were split into two portions. So we had the government and transportation portions moving forward, and the moving first in the September meeting, and then the water, sewer, and transportation, and water, sewer, and stormwater projects that were really in the WRS category. They moved on October 9th. And it was similar with the Planning Commission. We had the capital facilities plan and the government and transportation portions in September 23rd. And then Planning Commission reviewed the sewer, stormwater, and water portions on October 14th. So there was extensive review done, and we had staff leading those reviews. And I believe Brandon is here if you have any questions about what was any comments. But most, in the Planning Commission meetings, the commissioners just had clarifying questions, and then Public Works Committee. Brandon, what did the committee say about the plan?
They just had a couple questions about particular projects. There wasn't anything that stood out too much, and they generally agreed with bringing it forward. So.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. So when we do a comprehensive plan amendment, Tumwater Municipal Code 1860 025B lays out what we need to do in order to amend the code, or what the criteria are. So we know that this code amendment conforms to the Growth Management Act, and that it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and the citywide planning policies and related plans. So related plans in this case would be the regional transportation plan, and then our local plans. So we have several different sub-area plans and corridor plans, and it's consistent with those. The number 3 and 4, this plan doesn't, conditions in the area. This obviously conditions in our area have changed, but this is specific to change in land use, and these capital projects aren't necessarily, we aren't changing land use. It's going with the existing land use, so that doesn't apply. And then we have the need for community related need for, oh gosh, sorry. There is number 4 also doesn't apply. So we don't have a community related use not anticipated in the comprehensive plan. This is all anticipated. Excuse me. All right. So the Planning Commission recommendation, they held a public hearing that was duly noticed and on October 25th, 2025. And the Planning Commission recommended that City Council approve ordinance number 2025-009. So we would like to request that the General Government Committee move this forward to a work session if needed, or to move it toward council consideration on December 2nd. So let me know what you'd like. And that's the end of my remarks. If you have any questions, I'm here, and Brandon's also here.
Thank you, Jenna. Before Joan tells us what she's thinking, I had a meeting with the director of United Way, Chris Wells, the other week, and I'm wondering if Tumwater is, or this is for Dana, Brad, and Brandon. There's been a request of the county for their elements to change the limit of development housing in the urban growth area, right? So the feedback I'm getting from United Way is if there's this demand of so many housing and you're putting it all in the urban area, but they want to lower that percentage, that cap, right? And so has Tumwater heard that? Because I know there's more talk about that, changing that. And so my initial thought, and I was talking to some commissioners, is like, well, that's not feasible right now with the Growth Management Act and with commerce. So I see Brad coming on. Has Tumwater heard about that? I know Chris Wells is meeting with other jurisdictions about changing that cap.
I'm not familiar with that. Do you have more details on what exactly that cap is? I'm not.
I think it's,
Familiar.
what, is it like 5% or 10%? She was starting with the cap, right?
This-
And she wants to change
That's from
that.
the Sustainable Thurston
Yes.
cap, which is actually more of a recommendation than actually a hard policy recommendation. No, we have not been approached by that for discussions of that. I think the important thing for us is all of our population, housing, and employment are based on forecasts produced by TRPC.
Right.
And comprehensive plan accommodates all of that. Also, we're planning for both the city and the UGA portions of that. So I think we're in good shape with that. So whatever happens on the county level, if they
Right.
choose to do the 5% or whatever, that's a different matter entirely.
Okay. Thank you. Joan, what are your thoughts about what Dana presented, and if you want it to go for a work session?
Well, I think it's been through enough scrutiny and conversation and through the planning commission. I don't think we need a work session on it personally, but
I agree with Joan. Dana, does that work for you? You could just take it to the
That works for
December.
us. We're prepared for that.
Okay. Anything else, Joan, that you're hearing, thinking about, that Dana and Brad and Brandon should know about on this Wednesday morning?
not on this issue now. I've thoughts on other things, yeah, but no.
Okay. Dana, do you have what you need from us? Do you want us to make a formal motion or thumbs up?
I believe a thumbs up is all that's required to move it forward. But thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
Yeah, always.
Thank you.
Anything else?
There's a
for the-
lot behind all that.
Heck yeah, there is.
Yes, and there's two gentlemen here that have been working very hard to pull it all together with multiple drafts and lots of review. Thank you so much, Brandon and Dan. I'm not
Yeah.
taking any credit for any of this.
Team effort, and we appreciate you all. Anything else for the good of the order besides that it's Dana's birthday today?
Oh, it is? Where's the cake?
She
I had it
I
yesterday.
just learned that. Hi.
Oh,
Okay. Anything else for the good of the order besides this meeting will be forever documented as Dana's birthday?
I have nothing else for the good of the order.
I got nothing. I shouldn't be running this meeting. All right. Meeting adjourned at 8:12. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.